If you folks can see down there, we have a little bit of shininess. Okay, so it looks like there is a chance at something good in this plug. Is it shiny? It's shining. I'm under the impression I'm where a homeless individual may have stayed for a little bit. We got some tree toilet paper. What's up, YouTube? And welcome to another episode of Jersey Digs. Chris the Silver Snippy here. Hope you enjoyed the watch. If you do, like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. I'm back at the same spot I was just at with the LG24 coil because I just want to see, am I going to get better results with the LG30 here? It was the LG24, I felt it just didn't get enough depth for what this specific property needs. You know, it has fill dirt on it. It's chock full of silvers, or at least it was at one point. Now we're just kind of picking through it again. But, you know, I have a deep tone here. Pretty much running the same exact settings that I had. I did switch it to M1 because I am going to try to coin snipe today. But even on M1 on the 24, I just wasn't getting signals like this. You know, that's a deep, I don't know what it's going to be, but, you know, that's a nice deep high tone. Open it up. All right, see it down there. Pick it out together. Oh, that's the clump. And we just have a regular penny, but even still, you know, sitting at 8-9 inches, you know, I wasn't going to pull this out. 1974. All right, first dig of the day in the books. Next. So this was a choppy 22, 24 at best. I'm guessing it was probably mixed to some extent, but if you folks can see down there, we have a little bit of shininess, and it looks like I'm going to have myself a war nickel today. Yeah, I would definitely say. Okay, here's the front. Popping the crust off for the first time. Oh, and it is a crusty boy. But that's going to be a silver nickel. Booyah. 1943, second signal of the day. We have not your typical Jeff. Beautiful silver nickel. I love finding these things. I feel like they should be worth more. But 1943 Jeff. I love it. And again, I'm literally going over the same spots that I was doing with the 24. And, you know, I was gritting. It just goes to show that I really wasn't getting the ground coverage and the depth. You know, this nickel was 7 inches, 8 inches deep, and it might just be past the point where the 24 is really going to get it. And I don't mean to keep knocking it. I think it's a fantastic coil for the right environment, but I think if you're searching for deep coins and relics, it's just not going to be your guy. But anyway, awesome. Next dig. Okay, have myself some signals. And that's a full bar, whatever it's going to be. It's choppy, but I will show you what I'm getting. Well, that's ringing a good ways higher than it just was, huh? See if we can. Solid 45. Be a weedy. Is it gonna be the wheats? Yeah, it's gonna be the wheats. 1951. And again, this is my second time walking over this. Well, probably like my fourth time walking over this, but you know, yesterday I was out with the 24, and yesterday, man, it was just a killer. I found nothing but nothing, honestly. Next dig. Got a weird guy. Nice big jumps into the 50s range. I'm gonna open this up. Oh, that was a process. So this thing completely disappeared from me, but I just heard that it was out. It was ringing a 46. Where is it? Be something. There it is. It's gonna be more wheats. And again, that guy was down there. That's half my forearm with my hand fully extended, but we have a wheat. 1945. Pretty. Next dig. We're doing something. It jumps a little bit. A borderline sniff. Hopefully a wheat. be the sheen? Ugh. No. Will it be a wheat? No. Next dig. Pull tab. Wouldn't be a day without digging one of these, right? I am in an area with a lot of 60s coins coming out of that ground. That penny you folks just saw was a 67. I just found a 65 nickel, so I'll putz around. Next. And like I said, I've hit this so much. I hit it yesterday. I hit it plenty of times before. I'm so surprised how many signals I potentially have missed on that LG. But it looks like we got a coin. Perfect plug. Penny. Okay, we have my first George tone of the day. And I must say the 30's doing pretty fine in this this trashier spot. George? There he is. What's up, George? 67. Next dig. Numeros. Probably can't see. I can't see the screen on my phone, so I don't know if you folks ever can. But I have a 45, 46, occasional 47, 48. So, could be a wheat, which is the likely culprit. Do I see it down there? I don't think that's it. It's still down there. That much I do know. Maybe that is it. No, it's not. Sidewall. Yeah, no lesh today. I want nothing to do with that lesh. There we are. Will it be a waiter? Moment of truth, everybody. I just see the Abe, and it'll be an Abe. It'll be an old Abe. So it's 3 wheats on the day, a silver nickel, handful of clad, bunch of soda cans. We're doing things. Next dig. 22. Give it a pop. Now, I've never found gold this low on the legend, so the day I do, the day I'll never stop digging them. But for now, it's just more of this. Next. Time for the final one of this morning. And I tried to make it a good one. Hoping that's gonna be a silver. Happy with the war nickel though. So it's always nice to come across one still down there. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. Be a shiny coin. Oh, I took it out. And I lost hope once that happened. Alright, so another wheat. I might putz around this area a little bit. 1953, Wheaty McWheat. Sorry, my pinpointer's going berserk on me. But what is that? 4 or 5 wheats on the day. Silver nickel, 1943. Junk. If there's a next dig, there's gonna be a next dig. So, next dig. Alright, everyone. New park. I said I was gonna change it up. Look at that view. Nice little ponds. I've detected here in the past, and that was on a bounty hunter way back when I first started, and I coin sniped the snot out of this place. I wasn't knowledgeable enough at the time to want to sift through low tones on a bounty hunter that provides no VDI, no ferrous indicator. So I'm back. This place, it's a sports complex. It used to be a fairground for about 40 years. They stopped that some time ago. So I don't think there's much chance at silver. Like I said, I've spent a considerable amount of time here to not even Wheaties, not even anything like that. So I think low tones is going to be the way to go. Hopefully someone dropped some fun stuff. But outside of that, next dig. Hey, first signal. If anyone's interested, I am running M2. My recovery speed's on 6, volume 1, and I'm sitting in 60 tone. I'm going to drop my threshold because, like I said, I'm not going for much of depth. This is more so just to get better ground coverage here. But first signal's at 27, and I forgot my chest mount, so I'm not going to be able to record the digs. And I don't feel like walking 10 minutes, so, I'll open this up. Looks like I got myself a 2 for everybody. Little hunk of aluminum. And we got a golf ball. So awesome twofer. Is it a Titleist? Let's see if it's a Pro V1. Those are the ones that everyone wants to find out in the wild. Is it? It is. Look at that. Pro V1, baby. In the pock. Next dig. Next tone on deck. Very similar to that first one. 27. No coin so far. I guess I really did clear it out on the bounty hunter. It was a couple of years back. So 26. Just more duty. I do see some daffodils over there, right there, that I might go take a look at. Daffodils, they don't really travel well by wind. So typically old homesteads, you know, if they're long and forgotten, if you're in the woods wandering around and you see daffodils just randomly, chances are there was some type of garden there, something good. So maybe I'll go. Did I just hear a coin? No, I didn't hear a coin. Next dig. All right, so I found my way to the daffodils, and first thing that just came out of the ground is a key. I might stick around here for a little bit, but I do see even more in the distance over there. I'll try the wood line for a little bit. And next daffodil find is a pull tab. I'm gonna go back to out in that field where the fair used to be held. See what happens. All right, made my way to center field or so. I have that. There's a lot of iron. I really wonder if something was here. There's a big farm back there in those woods. Nice trail as well. I'm curious what's in those woods. I don't really care to venture today. I have to go online and do some research, but that's what I'm beeping. Let's see. We got a George, 1965. I'm not really finding much in the way of low tones, but you know, I don't know. I don't know which way to go about this hunt. You know, there is history. I'll probably still keep it in M2. Maybe I'll switch it to M1 if all I'm realizing is I'm finding is coins. Next dig. Okay, got some tones. Open it up. Okay, so it looks like there is a chance at something good in this plug. Again, 42, 43. Is it shiny? It's shining. I don't know. I have a feeling it's one of those junker rings, but it rang up pretty high. So we have a ring on the day. Yeah, it's too light to be anything golden. I'll check for markings, but all in all, ring in the book. Next dig. All right, so I'm in a more actiony area. 28, right by where that ring was. I looked through it. Nothing special. Probably just one of those rings from the fairgrounds, but I have a 28. Let's get it. Just more foil. A lot of this today. All right. That's a pretty juicy high tone. If I've ever come across one. Be a barber half. Well, it wasn't a barber half. It wasn't even a coin. Something with writing on it. I can't make it out. Riz something, and my focus is terrible. Not even helping me. Relibrick. Every something. Next dig. Have myself another one. What? Nice solid 42. I did just zig one out. It's a bottle cap, but these can be fun. I don't know how much more time I have left. I was gonna go hit those ball fields over there, but now there's people over there, so I'll see what happens. Just a zipper pull. I think I have it at home. I'm not digging through that right now, even if I do have it, but I found one of the fanciest zipper pulls I've ever found. It had like little stones on it and everything. But anyway, I'm gonna keep working along this fence line. Next dig. And we're live. Nice 42 tone. And Krusty Penny has entered the chat. Went a good while without finding a Krusty. So move myself down to the ball fields here. Got this playground. Found myself a set of keys. It is extremely muddy though, so I don't know if I'm gonna change up my style of hunt here. I might cherry pick just really superb tones. Let's see. It is a day of keys, everyone. This was a solid 30 on the VDI. Metal Forgers, Baldwin, Reading, PA, USA, baby. All right, there we have it. Ring number 2 on the day. Non-precious, junk, but I'm happy to have it. I know something good is here. This was 39 on the legend, and don't worry, I'm gonna clean my plug up. The soil is extra thick. Time for a funky monkey. What will it be? Who knows? I'll open it up. Just a Mr. Rose. I honestly thought that was gonna be a bottle cap, so 10 cents richer. Next. So with the park getting busy and me running out of time, that'll be my last dig of the day. 43. Twist off. That's a terrible way to end it. Next. All right, people. New park. It's soccer fields. It has some history to it. I've been here a few times in the past. I don't think I've ever shown any clips here on YouTube, but I'm gonna work some sidelines today and see what people have dropped. It's cold. It's windy. So I'm really just gonna snipe low tones. Also, no legend today on the Simplex. It's just what I had in my trunk. I didn't think I was gonna have time to detect today, but I have an hour. Let's see what an hour does. See you on the first. Okay, first one on the Simply. 23. Nice 23. And I'm surface sniping. I'm on a soccer field, and there's some, I wouldn't say park rangers, but some employees here, and they essentially said, don't dig deep, and we won't have a problem with you. So I will obey those rules and dig this signal out. Well, now I know why they said don't dig deep, because that was a sprinkler head. Thankfully I didn't use the big shovel on that one. But I'm going to keep perusing here. Let's try to find some nice low tones. So, nothing but aluminum so far. And a sprinkler head or two. 32, 33. Standard Jeff. Next dig. Abraham on the next one. A lot of trash that I'm sifting through. Hopefully something good comes out of it. I'm not showing every signal. It's just not worth it. Save you folks the minutes of time and go watch some of my other better videos. Got me one of these guys. 36, 37. I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say pull tab, because that's all I've been finding. And there she is in all her glory. All right, how about a quarter? 92. And sorry for the recording style today. It's just too windy. It's too much of a process. Huh. That tone completely changed. Oh, I have two tones. I have that. And I'll have that. I'll dig them both out. And there you have it. I got myself a George and the highly coveted golden bottle cap. Next digs. Got myself a number that I have not seen today. Sounds terrible, but a 43, we'll call it. Some more bandagey stuff. Next dig. There it is. A detectorist's worst nightmare. I just dug up about 12 pull tabs before I realized that someone had a pull tab party over here without Thomas being here. I'm gonna have to pick these up and call it. I messed my hand up. I got a nice blister and it popped, and I don't feel like getting dirt in it. So there'll probably be continuances. I have a feeling I'm just gonna make this like a week of metal detecting. Maybe I'll come back here, maybe I won't. There it is. I'm at a soccer field. And next dig. All right, YouTube, time for the final part of the video. I am at this park, and I have the legend with the LG24 on it. Super trashy, obscenely trashy. I have found a standing Liberty quarter here, and outside of that it was bottle caps, crap, random squirrel just ran past my legs, and more junk. So I'm gonna play with some settings here. I'm not gonna run M2, I'm gonna coin snipe. So let's go 10 kilohertz for some coinage. I'm gonna run my park setting, and we're gonna put it in 6 tone, I think. And I'm just gonna run through these settings with you. This is pretty much what I do in most environments. Threshold, I'm gonna keep it at the 9, just because I think with a little extra depth on the 24, it would be really good. What else can we do here? My recovery speed at a 3, let's bump that to a 4. Iron filter, we'll go a little lower. What I do want to increase is my bottle cap, because there are quite a few here. So I'll put that at like a 5, and that's where we'll start. So yeah, just, word of advice, change your settings to your environment. Like, know what you're working with. I know this is super trashy, a lot of aluminum. So low tones, yeah, you can spend forever sifting through them. Is it worth it? I don't think so. I think it's a better use just kind of snipe high tones here. But outside of that, I do have, there it is, my chest mount today. And I'll strap you up when I find a good signal. All right, first signal. Could be a quarter. And again, I don't have too much hope here today. I'm kind of going to take everything with a grain of salt, because it's so trashy to the point where your VDIs are going to get jacked up from surrounding signals. But this might be a penny. It was reading pretty high. It would help if I showed you, right? Come on. struggling. The first signal struggles. So we have a dime, and I am pretty curious on what the age is here. I'm gonna have to take it off screen. Can we get the zoom to do it? No, something with a 6. Nothing special. Next dig. All right, next signal was a penny, and these coins are beat up from these pine trees. Sapping on them. My focus is not focusing. There we go. Something. There's a penny. Next dig. All right, next signal on deck. Doesn't sound the best, but it's worth a dig. And even with the bottle cap on, folks, I'm still digging out bottle caps. Ugh. On the sidewall. There we go. We had a 46. Just another crusty penny or dime from the 70s. All right, hopefully we get a silver today. That'd be great. Next dig. Here we are. This has to be one of the trashiest, most bug-infested spots. Leave me alone, flies. Just a bottle cap. Even with the filter on, it's still getting them. Next dig. I probably should be wearing gloves here, but I have a dime. See if we can get a focus on it. 1965. Almost. But take a note, everybody. This is the trashiest spot I think I've ever shown on the channel. I don't know how long ago. This is brutal. You know? No, it's gonna be a bottle cap. Just walking around, I probably picked up about 15 bottle caps, and I've been here 10 minutes. Oh, there we go. Here's another one. You know, if bottle caps were valuable, I'd be well in the money. But man, I don't know how long I go here, but I'll keep trying it. More junk. This is pretty much what I'm doing today. I'm making this ball field a better place. Hopefully I'm rewarded with something. Yeah, I want to detect, let me show you, by that thing, but there's just too much trash. Like even that, like that's debatably a bottle cap. Where are you? Would I move it? I'm touching it. There we go. Surface penny. Awesome. Signals aren't very deep. You know, they're pretty much surface. You know, I don't remember what that standing liberty was at depth-wise, but I think it was only like 3-4 inches. I'm not even digging that. Too many bottle caps and too many pull tabs, but I'll tune you back in when I have a good one. All right, so I ventured into the woods because that ball field was aggravating the life out of me. And nothing. Couple shotgun head stamps, a lot of trash. I'm under the impression I'm where a homeless individual may have stayed for a little bit. We got some tree toilet paper, cups, bottles, booze. That sounds like homeless. But I don't know how much longer I go. This may be the end of the video, and you know, I'm trying new places, trying to find new digs for everyone to see, but it's easier said than done. You know, it's really, what is that? Ooh, a nice little bottle. It's really nice when you find a spot, and I'm not gonna say that's old, it feels dinky, but I will put it in my bag. It's nice when you find that spot that just lasts forever, you know, but you know, I'm on some back trails, just kind of meandering around. I looked on historic aerials. It seems like there was nothing back here but just old trails. So, sure, they were probably used at one point. Is that a coin? No, more bottle caps. I'll pick it up just because I'm a nice guy. But, man, the day I don't see any more bottle caps is the day I'm a happy soul. But I'll putz around back here for a little bit. If you don't see anything else, I'll see you at the wrap-up. All right, everyone, a few days later. Sorry if I sound a little off today. I'm a bit under the weather, but welcome to the wrap up. If you made it this far in the video, congratulations. It was not my favorite week of metal detecting, but I certainly had a good time trying out some new spas and showing you folks some new places in beautiful New Jersey. Let's get right into it. I found a buttload of trash in my Tupperware container of trash here. I found $4.95 in change, excluding these crusty pennies here. I did find three sets, well, three, I found four keys, with one being a set. That was an interesting day, just pulling keys. And this was that zipper pull I was telling you folks about. It's all bedazzled up. Most fancy zipper pull I think I will ever find. Did yank out two rings. Of course, none of them were precious. This one, nice light ring. Couldn't tell you essentially what the material is. This one as well, just a junker. It got me excited though, seeing that shining out of the plug. And I found this thing. I'm not sure what it is, but it's heavy. It's a pretty robust piece. As far as coins go, the only keepable, the only desirable coins that I found were 5 Wheaties, with the oldest being in 1945. And my holy grail of the whole week, which I found pretty much right at the get, is my 1943 Jeff. Nice silver nickel, 35% silver. I don't have too many of these, so I'm really happy to have another one to add to the collection. But outside of that, folks, this is the reality of metal detecting here. You don't, not every week is a win. The Jersey Digs crew, we had a fantastic run going into 2024. I think we went about 2.5 months of consistently finding something great every time. Don't get me wrong, I'll take this week as a win. I've definitely had worse weeks metal detecting, trying out new spots, so I'm glad to have recovered some stuff and make the earth a little bit better of a place by removing trash. And outside of that, folks, thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of March here. Thank you for watching again, and see you on the next dig.